all you space engineers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and it is day 47 here on our mission to build a moon base. And we've been working on the platform out here, the large ship platform. So I have that for large ships to come in that have their connectors on the bottom. And then I have that one over there for large ships that have their connectors on their sides, etc. Now, who knows, I might have to build one up, and I might do that, a second connector that will allow them if their connector is on the top. So, but most of them should have it either on the bottom or on the side. So today, what I'm going to try to get done is these are going to be the running lights coming in. They're going to be flashing coming in to line up for that connector right there. And so I've already kind of put a prototype down, so you can kind of see I'm using trusses, and so I'll continue this out for 2 more sections, and then I'll build it all up. They'll have a base just like the others, so a block and then coming up. And so all this is going to have lights on, and it's going to be I think it's going to look pretty cool when I get it done. It's going to be the neon lights, but I have a mod that allows them to treat them like an interior light, so I can set them up to flash and stuff. So I want to get that done today, and I want to try to get all of the rails up, and I've already started down on this end. I've got the framework in down here. I'm also going to put spotlights in along the edge because otherwise it'll be dark, and so this way they'll be able to see down there as they're coming down the walkway. And I'll be putting lights in all around, so I've already got them in. I just don't have them welded up yet. So we're going to be putting floodlights in around the base of this, and then I'll put floodlights anywhere that it looks like they need them, because those work pretty well for putting some specific light in an area. So that's what we want to get done today. Again, we've got the sign up. We're starting to advertise that we've got the fuel for sale, but we really can't have until I get these flashing lights in, so that the pilots, and so that the harbor pilot, I say harbor pilot because they are the ones that will direct in and guide, like the tankers coming into the port of Valdez and any of your large ports. So we will have, I guess for lack of a better term, a harbor pilot here that will go up to the ship coming in and will bring the ship into dock and land. And of course that means that's probably me doing that, but I am qualified to land at this particular port. So we'll take it from there. All right. Well, let me get busy building. I've got quite a bit to do today, and I hope to get it all done. I really would like to get it done so that we can kind of start moving onwards. So we'll see how this all ends up looking once it's all said and done. Well, just to give you a little bit of an update, I have managed to get this stairwell or catwalk stairs in place along with the railing. It goes all the way along through here, and we can come down and get down to below from this end. And I also got the lights in, so you can kind of see here. Let me turn my lights off so you can kind of see where they're going to be shining. So that's going to give some light coming down, and the engineer will have his own lamp as well. So that is going to at least light up around the edge of the landing bay. I also have this stairwell in, so let's go ahead and build this out. go ahead and get it built, and we can kind of see how this is going to look. And then the next one will be another stairwell on the other side of that. And then I'll, I think, be ready to work on those lights. So we can start getting this pretty well, start to get it wrapped up. Well, we'll see. I'll probably end up deciding there's something more that has to be built on it, I'm sure. So, but let's see how this is going to look down through here. Now, I've had to put some of these half blocks, and I'm leaving them open so that it has some support for the stairwells going down. And there's not much I can do about that. They just don't have the attachment points I would like to have. And you got to have some support. All right, let's go get these. And then I can get started working on another set of stairs. So, yeah, this has ended up being a bit more. Well, I thought I had it done, but it was just way too small. I'm so used to working with small ships that I just built it basically for a small ship. Let's get these lights in. That one. That. See, these are things that I think of after I get started building something. I wasn't thinking about those lights along the stairwell until I was kind of sitting there standing kind of somewhat in the dark thinking, hey, lights would probably be good here. So that's what that's all about. We're going to actually, you know what, we're going to stop here first. Since those are not built, I'll kind of show you what I got going with those. Let's get into the control panel. Let's go flood. We've got this one. Oh, that one I've already done. Okay. I wonder where they are hiding at. All right, so let's get this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is going to be yellow light, so we'll load from profile, and then we're going to set these at 50. And we can go build these out. Oh, you know what? I might have just didn't get those built when I was doing the others. Oh, and I got those rails to do. Oh, that in 1, 2, 3, and 4 down here. Okay. So where did I put those other lights? Are they over here? Oh, I bet I know where I got them. They're probably over here on this other side. There's a couple of them over here. Let's get these built. Grab these and you. And you kind of get a feel for how I'm going about building as well. So let's see. I'm probably not going to put. There we go. I guess I just missed these when I did the others along this wall. I'll probably put some spotlights along here. I got that stairs coming down. I don't think I'll put a stairwell on this end, simply because you're going to have the lights coming in with the ships coming in and out of here. But we will put uh, rails up along the edge. All right, well, let me get back at it here. I got to finish getting those rails in along over there, and then that'll have that done. And then another stairwell, probably somewhere. I could have it coming out right here, so that'll work. Or maybe even right here, and it'll come down, head in that direction, which will be opposite of this one over here. So, all right, well, let me get back at it. Well, I am just about to get the last set of stairs in. Let's go ahead and build it out. And then I do have my railing actually all the way around now. That's all completed. So let's go ahead and figure out what we need here. We'll grab that, and that. And we'll finish building out this stairs. And then we can start looking at putting those lights in. I also got the floodlights all up and around. So we'll see how, as I keep adding lighting, we'll see how that's going to affect the program or the, what the hell am I looking for? We'll see how it's going to affect the gaming platform. The performance, that's what I was looking for. We'll see how it's going to affect the performance. Because I know lighting can have a pretty big effect on performance. Alright, let's get the last of those parts. And then we can kind of take a look at how it all looks to this point. Then I can get to work on one small tube. I had built a bunch of them, so I know that they're small tubes are there. All right, let's get back over here. There we go. There's that and that. All right. So if we turn our light off, we can see that we've got lights all the way around here. So we got the spotlights. Those stairs are in, so you can get down to either side. You pretty much are able to get down, access down below, all over the place. So I like that. And we should have the stairs over here, which comes down, get down below here. And then we've got this stairs here on this side. And then we've got a set of stairs over here that'll take you back down. So now, next thing I got to do is I want to build this out, which means I need, those are interior plates. How many do I have on me? I got 10. I'm going to need some more, and I don't think there's any left over and in here. No. Let's go grab some interior plates, and then we'll start, turn the light back on, and we'll start laying that next section out, and I'll kind of show you what I'm doing there, and we'll see if we can't get that done. Interior. There we go. Let's grab about 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That ought to be enough. We're just putting the framework down. So I've already got this built out to here. Now I'm going to have to weld this all up, but this is a mod, and it's really a great one. Nice looking trusses. What'd they do? 4, 5? No. 2. There we go. There we go. All right. And actually, I want that to be charcoal. So we're just going to put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Then we need to put in a 4-way, which should be this one right here. And we can put that onto the end of that, just like that. And then I need, let's see, oh, I need to put a straight one out on each side. So go back to here, that up, one there, and one right there. And then I think it's on this one here. I want this one. I think it's that one right there. Yep. That. One of these on each side. There we go. Now back to our straight one. There, is that it? Offset. I think it's the offset one. Turn that around, so that'll come down to there. And there. See how that looks. Then we need our base block. Let's see. Let's see if we can get this to hook up. Stand on our head. There we go. Ah, perfect. And hopefully, is that going to reach the ground? I think it does. All right, so that, yeah, cause see if I would have put one more onto here, then that pillar would have been all the way into the ground. So I think that looks better because it gives it a supporting base. So that's what I have to do to build these out. I'm going to put at least one more, maybe 2 more sections in. So we want these lights to come so that you can see them from quite a ways off. And so I think at least 2 more sections of this. So let me get those built out, and then we can kind of see how that's all going to look. Well, I have my light structure all in and built. I'm ready to start actually laying down these lights. And so we're just going to walk these on out like this. Now the idea is that I've got to set these up timing wise, and I don't know if I'm going to get to that today, but we are going to get all of these lights built, and so they will run all the way out through here. And it's just going to be kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen them at the airports, but those lights that are at the end of the runway and they extend out over and they flash a line of lights so that the pilots can line up on it. And that's what these are supposed to do. So we're going to see if I can't get these, and it might take a bit of tweaking, and I might have to do that offline. But we are getting really close. Yeah, that'll be fine. So let's just start building them as we go back. Now, These are modded, these particular neons, so they are going to be, I can adjust these just like an interior light. We'll see how they look. Actually, what I might do is go through and at least turn them on, and then we'll adjust the daylight. We'll see how bright they are. We'll go ahead and adjust the daylight back to nighttime. If the sun's just coming up, we're not going to wait for it to go all the way around again. All right. Am I gonna have enough? Don't think so. No. All right, let's go get the rest of these. There we go. And let's land down. And I'm probably going to continue these on all the way over. We'll see how it looks. All right. Let's go see if we can adjust these up a little bit. All right. Control, neon, and that. That one we don't care about. All right. We want this radius to be probably 10. And we'll see how the intensity looks. We're not going to deal with blink level or blink length. I'm going to have to set all of that up, and I don't think I have a profile set up for it, which I should. All right. Now, let's turn this off. And the magic of daylight, let's turn this back a little bit. All right. So we can see that these are lit all the way out to here. And it might be a matter of turning the intensity up. But the idea is that these will be flashing. So this no blink, and then this no blink. I just got to get them all in sequence so that they basically blink all the way down and flash all the way down to here. And then as you're up in the air, you can kind of see you'll have a row of lights to guide yourself in. Now I could have moved that out a lot further, but I think that'll be fine. So they should be able to see that from quite a ways away. So if we come all the way back up here, you can still kind of see those lights, and we could even turn that up a little bit more. We might do that. Let's turn those lights up just a little bit more. And we'll see. And then I've got to work on the blink pattern. All right. Neon. Let's grab those all the way through there. And let's
energy low.
Turn that intensity up just to maybe 5. A little bit there, and then let's make this 15. And let's go see how that looks. Get out of the... Yeah, actually I like that because that's going to give... They'll be able to see that all the way from up. So if we fly out over here, we'll be able to see that that is our landing zone coming in. So I think I'm going to like that. I just got to get the blink pattern going. Well, let's recap what we got done today. And actually, you know what? I think I can do it. Well, here. I can, actually. Let's just get charged up here real quick. I don't have to fly back to the ship because I still have enough oxygen and hydrogen on me. And then I'll fly back over there after we get done here. But we managed to get all the rails in up and around the landing deck. And then we've got the stairwells in. We've got all of these stairwells, like this one here. And this one over here is in. We also managed to get all the floodlights in and around the edges. So with the rails and the floodlights and all the stairs, that's looking pretty good. And those are in right there. And again, I've got all of the lights in going out for the landing. So I think we did pretty good today, actually. So in the next episode, we're going to try to finish wrapping this up, and who knows, maybe we'll have a customer come in that needs some fuel. We'll see. All right, well, let's wrap these things up. Okay, all the engineers out there, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video, and please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. Okay, space engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.